So recently I sent out a tweet saying, tweet me suggestions of previous zombie maps that you want remastered if we had a DLC 5 and why. So today we're going to be taking those suggestions that you guys sent me over on Twitter. We're going to be sitting down and we're going to be talking about what are going to have to be the best maps that will be in Black Ops 3 Zombies if we had a DLC 5. Now you may be wondering, Wilbo, do you think there's going to be a DLC 5? Personally, nah, there's not going to be a DLC 5, but we can just sit down and talk about some possibilities. I mean, anything's possible with Treyarch, you know how sneaky they are, but today we're sitting down, we're talking about it. Let's get into all this shit. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to smash a like on it. Shows you guys really support the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new to stay up to date with all my zombies content, and if you want to be in a video like this where I take your tweets and suggestions, go and follow me over on Twitter at WilboHD to stay up to date with all my updates and just things like this. If you want to be in video, go and follow me on Twitter. But comment down in the comment section below what you thought about the video, and if you want to be in more like that, be sure to just comment down in the comment section below. I'm very curious. Just do all that shit. But we're going to be getting straight into this. Let's do it. Now, getting straight into it, one that was really a fan favorite and actually was suggested a lot was Kina de Toten. And this guy is saying, Kina de Toten, when I was younger, I was scared shitless of this map. When I got older, I loved it. Now, this map, ooh, memories. This is possibly one of the first maps I played in Zombies in general, because I didn't play World at War when it was in its prime. I kind of started playing Zombies legitimately at Kina de Toten, as it was the first zombie map, and it also wasn't a DLC map. It was supposed to be a World at War DLC map, but it was the first Black Ops 1 zombie map, and just playing that map all the time really gave me some memories. Now, at the time, we didn't have these dragons, and we didn't have these flying bugs or whatever around the map. It's just simple zombies. We had the Nova crawlers, those were really cool, but it was just simple killing zombies, going through the rounds, no Easter eggs, and yes, this map at the time was very scary. I mean, I couldn't even get out of the starting room until like my first year of playing this map. I know, I didn't even know what perks were, okay, you just cut me some slack, but this map is a fan favorite, and apparently guys, we're getting this shit in Revelations, like a little snippet of it. I saw it in trailers, and we're getting this map, so I'm very excited for that. But yes, Kina de Toten is just a must-have. Another guy mentioned Kina de Toten because it's easy to train and just was a good map in general. Now, the training locations for this map, ooh, top notch. You were training on a stage, and there was a turret on the stage. It can't get any more better than that, and if you needed to escape, you could just take the teleporter out there, go and pack a punch your weapon, and get back in the game. It's very easy, it's very nice, I like training. What about Moon? Because it was a great map. Now, that's the only description you gave. Like, Moon, it was a great map. Any map is good, except for Zetsumuna, Shima, and Transit, but any map is just like pretty good. But well, yeah, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. Now this guy's saying, what about Shangri-La? Just because of how unique it was, and it was really innovative adding these new features. Now I can agree to that because they added these brand new traps where there were spikes and shit like that. It was crazy. And half of the map was pretty much underground. It had PhD Flopper, which, well, that's a good perk. We all love a little bit of PhD Flopper. But it had all these new things, all these new traps, all these new locations. It had some goddamn slides that we could slide around, which was pretty cool. And there was just a lot of innovative features on this map. I mean, half of the Easter egg was to do with like meteors and shit like that. Like meteors. Who would think? Zombies and meteors going together? No one at the time. Now we have drones and robots and all this shit. It's barely zombies. But just the unique features they had to this map was top notch. And another guy saying Shangri-La because of the baby gun. The baby gun was an amazing wonder weapon. People don't even know what it is because they didn't even play Shangri-La. It's a very underrated map. And the baby gun, it's a very underrated wonder weapon. This one's going old school and it says Noctur and Toten because I would like to see how the modern zombies aspects would affect the playstyle of this simple map. Now I can totally see that happening. Now if you guys haven't seen the Revelations intro cutscene, you do see snippets of gameplay where there is Noctur and Toten. So hopefully we're getting Noctur and Toten in DLC 4. But yeah, I agree, this map as a whole just should be remade for its own map. Maybe have a little bit of perks in there, not a lot, maybe just the original 4, something simplistic but kind of gives us the nostalgic feeling that we had back in the day playing this on World at War, or for some it was Black Ops 1. Now this guy's mentioning one of my personal favorite maps to play on Black Ops 1 Zombies, and this has to be Ascension. Now he says Ascension because it was an amazing map. map, and the first map to include a transportation system, plus the monkey rounds were cool. Now the monkey rounds, there's something we should talk about here because they take your goddamn perks, okay? So maybe we're chilling around, you know, just killing zombies and we'll finish the round, and then we have this monkey round. What they do, they like to take your perks. Now it can be any perk, it can be Juggernog, it can be PhD Flopper, and sometimes it can be goddamn Quick Revive. Now we only have 3 Quick Revives we can buy on the map. That's the one thing I hate about the monkeys, because they could take a Quick Revive and that's also counted as a down. So yes, I did like the monkey rounds. Maybe they could fix them this time in Black Ops 3 Zombies, but the monkey rounds were really cool. And the transportation, you know, the lunar landers, you're going off into space and you're coming back down. Whoa, that was something to look at. How about Call of the Dead, because George was awesome. Now wait, okay, George, he was a nice guy. I like his movies. He actually is a director, if you guys didn't know. He made some killer movies back in the day, but in Black Ops 1 Zombies, all he would do was just follow you around, hit him with his little electric stick, and then start saying movie quotes and just start congratulating you on how you've actually progressed in the movie. And it's really annoying. He's an annoying boss, but he is a very cool boss because, I mean, if we had George back, the things that we could do with this guy, we could have free perks and a free Wonder Waff. It doesn't get better than that. Now, Call of the Dead, such an underrated map, but yep, it just has to be remastered. But this next map, not a lot of people know about, and personally, I played it when I was very young, and this is 5, and this guy's saying 5 because it has no connection with this storyline, but it was cool as hell. Now, I do see this actually being remastered just because maybe they want an extra map, and with 5, as you said before, there's no storyline connection, so they could pretty much just remaster this, throw it into Black Ops 3 Zombies, and everyone would kind of care, but people would be like, well, where's the storyline? But some might be like, okay, there's no storyline to it, let's just play it for the sole fact of playing 5 and being JFK and being Nixon and being all those characters that you could be and kill zombies. It was pretty cool. I actually enjoyed the map itself. Some people didn't, but I did. So this one's very underrated, but I see why it was mentioned a lot, and this has to be Die Rise so we can have a semi-challenging map plus some full buildables, and the Slickifier was badass. Now yeah, the buildables were fun, the Slickifier, oh, it was amazing. Pre-patch, post-patch was pretty good, but pre-patch, that thing would get you to 70, 80, 90, doesn't matter what round you get into, you're getting there as easy as possible. Now, personally, this is going to be my opinion on the map. Now, I know I love this map, but the one thing Garage Kroby did with their map was there actually wasn't a lot of buildables. The Wonder Weapon wasn't a buildable, the only thing that was really a buildable was the shield, and the Gauntlet, all you had to do was actually go and do a quest. So there's really no buildables that you could do in this map except for actually building the shield. But for Die Rise, it was the Wonder Weapon. It's not tedious, but I just want a map where there aren't any buildables. Blondell, stop with the Wonder Weapon buildables, okay? I don't want none of that. Now, a buddy of mine, Mitch, came in and he said, I want Call of the Dead back because it was such a unique map, new cards, new weapons, and goddamn Avenged Sevenfold. Now, if you guys don't know who Avenged Sevenfold is, they are a heavy metal band. Personally, one of my favorite bands to listen to. One of my favorite songs is Shepherd of Fire, which is the Origins intro cutscene, if you guys didn't know. They do a lot of music work for Black Ops 1 and 2, and yes, I can agree that Call of Dead, the characters were cool, the new weapons, they were pretty good, but Avenged Sevenfold just topped it off. And that's another reason why we should just have a remastered Call of the Dead. Why not? And this guy's saying, I want a remastered version of Derice for DLC 5 because I miss it. It's almost been a whole year since the last remaster. Now, new face, nah, we're just not, none of that. We've had Derice 3 times. I nearly did 4. New face, I'm gonna fucking kill you. We've had Derice 3 times, okay? We've had it in World at War, Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 3. What else could you do to this map? Nothing. All they did in Black Ops 1, they didn't even open up any other areas that we could go and play in. All it was just a reskin, new weapons, and maybe a little new Easter egg. But you know what? We're not having any more Derice remastered. Please, we don't want it. I don't want any more remakes, okay? New face, go fuck yourself. Of course, this one had to be on the list. It has to be Transit. Yep, people want Transit back. I don't. Okay, I don't. Okay, my buddy Rich Gaming made a remastered version of that map. I don't want it back, okay? I don't want it. But that's a video on what you guys want for quote-unquote DLC 5. Now, personally, as I said at the start of the video, I don't think there's going to be a DLC 5. Now, you may be thinking, what about Rezurrection in Black Ops 1, where we had like 4 zombie maps? No, that was DLC 4. Okay, that was DLC 4. So, I don't think there's going to be a DLC 5, but there are possibilities. Treyarch could do anything with this. I don't know. What do you guys think? Tell me down in the comment section below. What do you think will be remastered if we did have a DLC 5? Because they're not going to bring out a brand new map. I'll tell you that for free. That's too much work. But if you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like on it. It shows you guys really supported the video. The support on all my videos has been crazy recently, and I really do love doing these interactive videos. So if you guys want to take it further in the relationship that we have now, go and follow me on Twitter, because, you know, I'm always on there, and I will tweet out video ideas where I may need your help. So if you want to be a part of that, Twitter is going to be on screen or down in the description. I don't know where it's going to be. It's going to be somewhere. But subscribe to my channel for more zombies content like this, and I'm going to be seeing you in the next video, guys. Peace out and goodbye.